Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. I am here with the Green Snot Supra, and I have actually managed to fully elite this car. Turns out, because I didn't have the F1 on this account, I had more red and yellow tokens for these last few ranks than my other primary account. And as you can see, I also have a lot of blues still saved up and some greens. So the bottom line is, I have now completed one car out of all of these to rank 35, which is a good thing. And I have a little bit of extra tokens still left. So I will get a decent head start on the GTR when the time comes. So now that it's fully elite, I have taken this car into the Showdown utilizing the world record shift pattern as close as I can emulate it, mind you. I have now hit around 1990 trophy out of the almost 100 race I've done. Obviously, I'm going to try to do more because there are lots of tokens, especially the green ones I need, still to come. So the next few days looks like it's going to be a bit of a grind in here. One thing I've always learned about Showdown is when you get near the top, where you have top ranked players, the problem is finding an opponent because people, once they get to that point, want to hold on to their trophy count, so they don't tend to just grind the races over and over again. But since I am maxed, I do want to see how far I can get first before I give up and come back down the ranking just to grind things. So one thing to note about this car is that you have to get right out of first once you launch into second and then third and nitrous, so you can get the nitrous going and get the car rolling. By doing that, the Supra is actually capable of 6.9 runs. I didn't do that great on that one because after I launched, one, I launched a little bit early, two, after I launched, I didn't get that second gear really well. So low 7, high 6.9, 6.8s, I don't see myself ever doing. 6.98 will be a struggle for me. 6.99 I've seen so far, but again, it's going to be all pretty close races here, and a lot of it comes back to just how quick you can get out of that first gear and also how well you launch it. You still want to launch it right on the first gear, near perfect or on perfect, so you can get the best launch. So here at 2000 trophy, I'm now waiting on an opponent. This is very normal. Once you get up to certain trophy ranges, it's a lot harder to find somebody. The other issue is if you're up at this trophy range and you do find someone and they're like 200 trophies lower than you, even if there are few, it's not as bad, but if they're like 200 trophies lower than you, it's a real problem to get things up. That I screwed up. I may lose this. At least I got nitrous off. That was good. Phew. I thought I didn't get nitrous off on time. All right. It takes actually a lot of concentration. It's hard to talk and race when you're trying to do these much faster runs. But the point is that if you win against someone who has much lower trophy, you only get like 8 or 9 trophies. If you lose, however, against someone with much lower trophy, you could give them a lot more trophies and you can lose a big chunk. So, you know, it's actually kind of precarious when you're near the higher ranks, because this is where every win and loss can really hurt you. Especially if matchmaking couldn't find an opponent and push you down 200 ranks to get an opponent, and that guy beats you, you're really going to be hurting on those points. And then you have to climb your way back up, and if you can't find someone who's way above you and beat them, your climb back up, it's going to take longer. It's not like in the lower ranks where generally you're finding people that are either your rank or higher. See, this guy's almost 200 points lower than me. If I lose to him, I'm going to be in for a world of hurt with the trophies. So I have to try to win. I mean, this is where you're really pushing the car to the limit and pushing your own timing to the limit here, because every little mistake will cost you dearly. And you'll see I gain very little trophy from this, even when I win. 6988, notice I only gained 12. But if I had lost this, I would have probably lost about 40 some trophies versus just losing 20 something that is standard around your range. So it becomes very very sensitive up at this trophy range. It is in its own way fun, but at the same time nerve-wracking, because you know that every loss takes probably 3 wins to climb back up, and some of these big losses against much lower trophy counts can be extremely costly for you. Okay, there we go. I gotta concentrate. Okay, this is gonna be tight. He might beat me, because when it's that close, it's either gonna be right on each other's time. Oh, I won that. I won that. Thank you for recording, because usually when I record is when I get these nicer little runs in. Look at that, identical times. I actually won another one like this at 986. You know, it's luck. I mean, what are you gonna say? My time goes into further digits behind here, and I must have gotten just a tenth of 1,000 or so better run in according to the computer. How did it judge that? I have no idea. Okay, but that was extremely close. I'd expect to win that. Obviously, I've been on the other end of those kind of races many a times, so I know the frustration that can come with that. I mean, that's a phone tosser right there. Okay, so again, once you get to this point, there'll be less and less opponents in the pool, so it's much harder to find an opponent, and the risk is that even if the computer does find somebody, it's going to be someone about 100 or 200 ranks below you. This one's good. This is also a chance I'll lose this race against this particular opponent. Okay, so he's way ahead of me. Maybe I launched wrong. I don't know, but definitely lost that one. That was a clear loss. It wasn't even close. I must have missed something here. Let me see where I went wrong. 946. Wow. That's really fast. I didn't know the car. Maybe, I mean, it might be a 6.946 car. That is really impressive. I wonder if that's... I have to look up the world record again. That has got to be close. In fact, I am going to go look it up on my phone while it's searching for an opponent. .97. Now, I know that, of course, display can be way off, but that was extremely far ahead of me. So that was definitely not a 6.9. Well, I guess it could have been a 6.97 against my 7.00, but that guy registered a 6.94, and that is much better than I expected. Maybe the car is capable of more. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But that was a very impressive run out of that car. And I think at this point, up in this point of competition, my chances are not great I'm going to get much further tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break and jump on my other account and grind out some, participation runs instead. I did get pretty far here. I'm pretty satisfied with this car, fully maxed, fully elite, quite happy. And to think it's on my secondary account, not even my primary account. My primary account actually does not have the car at the final rank yet. It's still struggling to get enough tokens, and it's going to be a long struggle, unfortunately. All right, so thank you for joining me for this Elite Showdown with the fully elite GR Supra. You'll be seeing me more with this car probably in the Showdown in the coming days. Feel free to tag me in my channel if you race me, whether you beat me or lost to me, it doesn't matter. I don't take offense. So in any case, thank you for watching. If you like the video, leave a like. If you like my channel and would like to get notifications when I put up new videos, then please subscribe and hit the bell so you can get those notifications. And always remember, games are supposed to be fun. I will catch you again in another CSR2 video. Have a great one.